Hello friends, Paul here at the ranch. Today we're going to be working on a video, kind of a follow-up video to one I did a few months back on shooting more accurately. The concept was brought to me by Wyatt Gibson, a pro shooter from Colt, one of the better three-gunners, and I just wanted to expound on it a little bit and just build it out a little bit so you'd understand the philosophy a little more. So it really boils down to three elements to shoot more accurate. It really helped me. And that is to prep the trigger appropriately, find a great sight focus and a sight picture on that front sight, and then press through the shot. It's kind of that's in a nutshell all we're trying to do to try to shoot more accurately, especially with a iron-sighted pistol. First principle in it is to find that wall. So we're trying to find that discernible wall with the littlest amount of pressure we know will break through the shot. If my 1911 trigger is set at about 3 pounds, I know that it's going to take very few ounces once I'm on that wall to break through that shot, and that's where I want to get to. Great pistol shooters can find that wall. Really, you know, that's a really important skill to build as a pistol shooter. The second, and I think this is one that really hurts most new shooters the most, is on sight focus. I read a Marine Corps manual that was dated back in the 60s, but it talked about the human eye can only focus on one thing at a time. It's absolutely correct. What I see new shooters doing a lot is they'll focus on the front sight, then they'll focus on the rear sight, then they'll focus on their alignment, then they'll focus on the alignment of the target, then they'll focus back to the target. And all of this is all wasted time, and it doesn't help them shoot any better. And the only thing is, God help them if they had a situation where they had to defend themselves in a competent way, they'd really struggle. So what we want to do is really focus, hyper-focus on that front sight. And for those of you who don't know what a front sight is on the front part of the barrel, front part of the slide itself on this particular 1911. And what I like to do is I use a blackened rear sight, so I don't try to, I want to focus everything I can on that red fiber optic I have up front. The other principle that we want to talk about is the press of the trigger. So I like to get really the pad of my index finger on that trigger, and I like to just pull it right. You know, we talk about having a very stable platform, and then push it and press it right to the rear. Not pull it to the, pull it to your strong side or pull it and push it to your weak side. What you really want to do is just press through that shot, and I use the term press because you just want to press it to the rear, straight to the rear of the pistol. And that's really the concept that we're going for. I'm going to do it a few times in a dry fire just to walk you through what I'm thinking. And so again, I'll turn a little bit to the camera so you can see it. But it's prep the trigger, hyper focus on that front sight, press through the shot. Again, prep that trigger, sight focus on that front sight, press through the shot. It's that simple. Now we're going to do it in a live fire environment. We're going to load up, so we're going hot. Now I'll just show you what it looks like on a live fire. Prep, sight, that was so much fun, I'll do it again. You notice on that second volley I actually speeded up, but I didn't change the principle. I was still focused on prepping that trigger, had a good sight focus, and then pressed through the shot. Fairly decent group. We're out at 10 yards today shooting that IDPA head box of 4 inches, which is something you might see in a match. And hopefully that helps you in understanding how to shoot more accurately, especially at distance. With that, as always, be safe. God bless you, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.